둘셋
안녕하세요. What is up, Ducks Quack Quack? My name is Danny Kim.
David Kim.
And today we wanted to make a little video about the Burning Sun case and Seungri because a phase of the investigations have come to a close and now we are about to approach another phase to the prosecution side. So we wanted to make a video recapping and just analyzing the stuff
See
that
what's
happened.
going on. So on June 25th, after 105 days of investigation from the police, the case has been officially forwarded to prosecution now. He'll be investigated and trialed by the prosecution. He has been accused for a total of 7 charges, and I will state all of them. Number 1, prostitution, buying sex himself. Number 2, prostitution mediation, pimping. And number 3, occupational embezzlement of attorney fees. Number 4, occupational embezzlement of Burning Sun funds. And number 5, instigation for destruction of evidence. Number 6, violation on the Act of Special Cases concerning the punishment, etc. of sexual crimes. Number 7, violation of the Food Sanitation Act. For the first 2 charges, Seungri has received allegations on buying sex and mediating it several times from December 2015 to January 2016. There are allegations that he has mediated prostitution for Taiwan, Japan, Hong Kong business partners. However, Seungri denied all allegations, saying that he was simply repaying his debt on the hospitality he received in the past by them. But the police suggested charges for Seungri and Mr. Yoo In-seok with 4 other prostitution mediators with 17 prostitutes. A lot. And for the controversy about his birthday in Philippines, Palawan, the police said that they looked into the flight tickets and hotel fees, but the cost wasn't that much, and only a few participants actually had sex, so thus legally it could not be regarded as prostitution.
Now on to money and embezzlement. Seungri and Mr. Yoo were revealed to have embezzled about 1.12 billion won or 970,000 US dollars. They made a fake employee within the club as an MD and embezzled 490,000 USD as if they were paying an employee. These funds went into a borrowed name bank account by Madame Lin's Korean assistant named An. Also, they embezzled 457,000 USD from Burning Sun to use as expenses for their other club, Monkey Museum. Seungri also embezzled 19,000 US dollars from Monkey Museum to pay attorney expenses. So for all these embezzlements, the police suspect Seungri to have been the main role or act in this. Through investigation, it was revealed that Seungri had gathered all the founders for Burning Sun together and planned how to split the business profits. Police set out a statement saying, "We see Seungri as a main role in establishing, managing Burning Sun and bringing in investors, which means he played a main role in embezzlement as well."
So, on and on. For charges 5 and 6, Seungri was proved to be in the KakaoTalk group chat where Jung Junyoung, Choi Jong-un, and more were sharing illegally filmed sex videos. Also, Seungri tried to get rid of the evidence by telling the group chat members to change their phones. And for number 7, it was regarding the operation of Monkey Museum, registered as an ordinary restaurant
Instead of a club.
Yeah. So other than the 7 charges mentioned above, about the allegations regarding ties between Burning Sun, Seungri, and the police, nothing was actually found other than the fact that Superintendent Yoon Chong-kyung, that he gave Mr. Yoo a heads up about Monkey Museum being reported for violating the Food Sanitation Act through the Gangnam Precinct police officers. Thus, Officer A and B from Gangnam Precinct were both indicted with abusing official authority and leaking government affairs.
Now, the chief of national police was questioned by many congressmen, and he said that the police tried their best for a long time to solve the accusations and did everything they could. We think we tried as much as we can to investigate. Congressman named Kwon said the Korean public are saying things such as victory has only victoried, Seungri has victoried. The police only indicted Superintendent Yoon to the prosecution, and that's about it. No further reveals to the connections between the police to Seungri or Burning Sun were revealed. Eradicating all kind of power-related crimes related to Burning Sun was the most important issue, which was not arrest. There are doubts that the police will be able to jail or arrest anyone, and the investigations are a failure. Chief of Police replied that the case was forwarded to the prosecution and it will be verified once more. We will try our best to support the process to solve all the accusations raised from the Korean public.
And meanwhile, Seungri's delayed military enlistment has expired by June 24th. Now his name is officially again on the list for enlistment, and the public is worried that he will enlist soon, which will deter the investigations. However, the Ministry of National Defense said if he is placed under arrest, he will not be able to enlist.
Which is true. So that's about it. This case is not over, unlike what many people think. They think, oh, great, the police have finished investigations, the case is over. It's not over, it's just going over to the prosecution. But at the same time, I have to agree, this wasn't the way we thought it would play out, I guess. Nothing happened, really. Nothing really happened.
It feels like it is over, to be honest. I bet a lot of people feel like that too, because they would have thought like a lot of shit would happen during the investigations, the police investigations, and a lot of things would be revealed. But so far, looking back at all the allegations and accusations, charges he's got, the only solid ones are the ones regarding embezzlement.
The food sanitation thing.
Yeah, the food sanitation thing.
But that's
which
that's
minor.
the least of the problem. Relatively a minor thing compared to what the people were really looking for, which is what the police are saying too. It's like they wanted to figure out whether there was any connection between Burning Sun, Seungri, and the police.
Yeah. So like a lot of people were looking forward to the ties between police, YG or Seungri or Burning Sun. The issues regarding like sex, like the prostitutions or like whether rape happened in Burning Sun, blah blah blah. But those were all like
nothing really happened regarding them, and I think at this point I agree kind of with you. Nothing will happen. I'm very doubtful.
A lot of people are doubtful. Like the whole nation is probably has lost faith already. I mean, in the first place, the police investigating the police itself doesn't make sense. Maybe we might see something different from the prosecution, but I doubt that.
Maybe this is the truth. Maybe this is the truth. Like nothing actually happened. They just texted the dude and that was it.
Yeah, texted the dude and the dude just gave them a heads up that
that's all.
And the police just
they were just friends. That nothing really happened.
Yeah, and the Burning Sun investors just had a good time with the prostitutes not having sex or anything. Or
they might not have been even prostitutes. They might have been people who were friends.
Ultimately, Seungri is innocent. Well, he does have like the embezzlement things and food sanitation.
Aside from that, maybe he is innocent.
Yeah, so let's not judge.
We're not lawyers.
There's chances that he's innocent. Let's not judge until it's over. But I do doubt that the prosecution is going to find out anything exclusive, like more from this case. And also the fact that his enlistment date is coming soon. Once he goes into the military, the key witness is going to be inside a camp, so he won't be able to,
If he is entangled in this kind of stuff, I think he will be able to leave to, do investigations, to go to court. It's not going away.
But doesn't it proceed into the military court?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I know, if you go into the military, not only are you punished by the civil law, but you're also punished by military law. So you're essentially punished twice. But I don't know how crimes such as ties to the police would translate in the military, honestly. Like that's not gonna deter investigations too much.
Yeah, because national attention is too high. And I doubt politicians or anybody would let him just avoid everything
and then forget everything.
So. And what do you think about the future of Seungri, like as a
individual? Well, he has a shitload of money. Honestly, like at this point, I don't think he would come back ever to this
on TV or a celeb scene.
Yeah, never.
Never again.
Never. I highly doubt it. Unless he has every single thing cleared. Even if he is innocent, like this has made such an impact on the Seungri name, the brand itself. That I don't think he will be able to bounce back because people have already made their verdict. The public has already made their verdict that Seungri, he is some kind of criminal. I don't know if he is. And Burning Sun, oh, it's bad and it's Seungri. What made it worse is the initial response from Seungri. He pretended that he doesn't know any of all this. And then once we got deeper, there's a lot of stuff that happened within.
Right.
And I think one of the things was like I DJ'd once and then like, you know, I promoted it, but I don't even know what the fuck's going on. And then you find out like he was very deep into the operations and managing,
Right.
which leads into the things like, oh, did he really not know that all this shit was going on in Burning Sun? I think his initial response was really what made him be at the place he is today. All those things are serious, and I know he may even be innocent from that, but the way things are playing out, like it seems likely that he probably isn't. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is like, you pretended not to know any of it, and now the public knows that you knew all of it. So the public's gonna think like, did he really think we're this stupid?
Yeah.
And they're gonna be offended by that.
Yeah. So the public is actually very mad right now towards the police and Seungri as well. They want like TV programs such as MBC Straight or those kind of investigative programs to take on the case rather than the police. They would say like,
that's kind of funny.
Yeah, the TV pro would do a better job in investigating, like digging up stuff. And actually TV pros digged up like exclusive stuff that the police didn't get.
Yeah, regarding Burning Sun or YG.
Even though the chief of police said that they tried their best, to quote him very precisely, he said, "I got a report that the police did their best." Yeah. So
well, of course they're gonna say they tried their best.
I mean, like he wouldn't have investigated himself, and
like,
it means
I half-assed it in the report.
No one's gonna say that. He did get a report, but that itself is funny. Like himself saying, "Oh, I got a report that they did their best." And about Seungri as himself, as an individual, I don't think he's gonna come back either, because I think the game ended the moment he just wrote that on his Instagram.
Oh yeah.
I think like he had made up his mind. I think he was tired of everything. He's just like, I'm not gonna be in this industry anymore. Fuck everything. I'm just gonna live my life with what I have. I just have to get through this right now using my attorneys and everything. And then once this is done, he's just like gonna lay low. So I think that's what's gonna happen. But you never know because it's Korea. And
but I don't think he can come back from this.
We have past cases of like
there's been pretty terrible people that there's one dude who did a hit and run, killed a person, tried burying her on the ground, and then fell asleep while trying to bury the body, and then the police caught him. He's on TV now.
Yeah, and Seven's on TV as well.
I mean, Seven, what he did was very minor compared to.
And also, who's it? Yu Chun is doing celebrity.
The toilet guy
activities as well. And his girlfriend was into deep shit. His girlfriend is like related to YG.
But I don't think anything can beat the hit and run guy. How do you come back from getting caught burying a fucking corpse?
I know.
That's pretty crazy. But that was an old taste.
Yeah. So
before the internet.
Korea is pretty fucked up in these matters. So you never know what will happen. Maybe he'll come on Healing Camp and say self-reflection, and I've done bad things like embezzlement and violating the food sanitation laws. Maybe that'll give him the clean slate.
Okay.
We never know. Like
I mean, he could be innocent.
Yeah.
He could be innocent.
But one thing for sure, I think Big Bang is never going to be 5 again.
Oh, that's for sure.
That's for sure, right?
Yeah. Like it would not be beneficial for them at all.
Of course not.
I don't think he's coming back. Yeah, that's a Seungri case for you.
Big Bang's going to be probably 4, I guess.
Yeah. Who's going to sing the Seungri parts now?
Taesung probably.
Taesung.
What do you think his final sentence will be?
I highly doubt that he'll be in jail, considering how celebrities never get jail time for anything. It's in Korea. He's not gonna go to jail. I also think that in the end he won't be dropped of most of the charges, except for maybe the minor ones, like embezzlement, the food sanitation thing. Like those are very minor things. Like he'll take those. But the rest, I think, like regarding the ties to the police, first of all, I think those are kind of hard to prove at this point. It's very difficult. We have a smell of it.
You have a hunch.
We have a hunch, sensing that something is going on. Something's fishy, but we just don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
That's the issue. It's many years ago. This happened many years ago, the initial incident. And that was the most important thing though.
Yeah.
So that's what's really sad.
Well, Papa YG is under investigation now.
Yeah.
And he is also allegedly being accused of having ties with the police.
Yeah.
He has been allegedly accused by a TV program that he was bribing or providing prostitutes to like a Malaysian businessman.
Oh, right.
And also there's a name coming out called Jung Madam, Madam Jung.
She's a female
pimp, like escort head or whatever. But anyways,
manager.
yeah, that name is coming out, and that name was actually found to be in Seungri's group chat as well.
Really?
So there's like slight connections, breadcrumbs here and there.
It's like if these cases seem connected in a very weird way.
I mean, people are saying like, oh, what YG has done, his business tactics would obviously have been learned by his successor in business. Like the clubs and all are tied to YG too. So like it's very complicated. It's all linked. We never know what's going to be revealed. But for now, police
it's like
said
a
they
stalemate now.
Yeah, they
It's a
did their
stalemate.
best. So
They did their best. So let's see if the prosecution do their best. Right?
Yeah, but last time I heard about the prosecution, they didn't investigate because the girl was crying so hard.
Oh,
so
right.
I don't
Han
know.
Seo-hee, she cried too much, so they gave up on investigation. Like how is that a fucking excuse? I can't believe this.
I could understand
This
if
is a
a person
joke.
was mentally ill and was not in the situation to give a testimony or something, but
But like they just dropped the case because a girl is crying.
I don't know. But that was the last time I heard about the prosecution.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
and that's
Not a
tied
lot of
to
hope there,
YG as
Han.
well.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's
Not a lot of hope.
Yeah, the Korean public is not hoping much too. So
Yeah, there you go. That was the Seungri Burning Sun Gate up to date for you, and we will keep you guys updated via DK News. That's a weekly segment we do, so please subscribe if you haven't to get your update on K-pop Korean news. And until next time,
bye bye.